Here we go.
Greetings, everybody. Greetings to everybody. Look, y'all about to have a banger. This video about to be a banger, man. It's a young entrepreneur we about to be interviewing, man. He on his shit, man. He a producer, an artist. He make clothes as well. Multi-talented, and we got Rose Gold Sean, who's also gonna be here with us. Appreciate you for being the cameraman.
Yes, sir.
We about to walk into the creative house.
It's good, my boy. It's good.
How'd you get started into this, like?
Pretty much so. Upstairs we make beats, we cook up. There's a studio upstairs. It's all music, and I was doing that for like close to 10 years, and I wanted to pivot into something else. It kind of got a little stale for me doing it for so long, and I've had a lot of successes, a lot of highs and lows, and I decided to switch it up. And I tried a couple of different businesses. I went and bought a truck, tried to do a junk removal business. I went and bought a ton of cleaning supplies and was about to start a cleaning business called Super Fresh. I just wanted to do something else, and I think I failed at both those things because I just did not enjoy it. I went and did a couple jobs, and it was like, it wasn't for me. So I found screen printing, and ever since I found it, it was in my head, the back of my mind. I was thinking about it all the time, and went and bought everything, went and did all the research, watched videos all day on it. Thought of plans, thought about what I wanted to make, and I just went in after that, and I think that I like it because it brings out that same creative side of me that the beats and the music did. It's just a different way to express my creativity. Now I'm decorating clothing instead of decorating the beat and stuff. So that's kind of what made me stick with it. And like I said, it's not hard to do. It's not hard to feel inspired when you love doing what you do. That's why I failed at those other things, and that's why I feel like I'm succeeding at this.
Yeah.
I'm having this success I'm having because it's something that I'm just having fun with every day. New ideas, new creativity coming out. I got a lot of other, like right now, to other people when they walk in here, they are like, wow, like this is so crazy, this is amazing. But to me, this is not even like, I have stuff going on in my head that I'm not even, it's not on, it's in my head, it's on here right now. I see what I'm about to do, but y'all ain't seen it yet, so it's nice that so many people give me the compliments and stuff, but I'm like, y'all don't even know what I'm about to do next, because like, I was waiting to do those things because, I wanted to build up a little bit of a presence and stuff, and now that I feel like I'm getting there, I'm going to be ready to move on to those other things, and, so like I said, it's not hard to feel inspired when you love it and when you every day waking up hungry to do more. Just that same passion I had when I was making beats, getting down in the studio, I pivoted to something else. Now I'm doing it here, down here, so.
Well, hey, at least you still producing. You still producing.
I'm still producing
at a high volume.
I realized even before this, I realized that I'm just a producer in general, like a life producer. Like if I get with a female, I'm about to produce her. I'm about to produce her life. But my homies that I interact with, they be going through some tough times sometimes. I'm trying to produce them. I'm trying to tell them what they need to do to switch things up, because I go through my own situations that, if I feel like someone can relate to it and what works for me, I'm like, hey, this might work, it might not. But it's something, you can't tap out. I'm trying to make the beat the best beat that I can, and I'm trying to make the best shirt I can. I'm trying to make the best results I can. So
exactly.
I'm gonna produce everything after this. Even whatever I move on to next, I'm gonna be trying to produce the hell out of that. So that's kind of my mindset.
For real. And most people don't know when to business pivot on certain things when they get stuck. That's cool that you did.
Yeah, I was talking to my buddy about this too the other day. It's like he's an artist, and he's kind of it's been a little stale for him too, because he hasn't even been he still talks about how he wants to rap and make music, but he's not even pursuing it like how he should. If that's really what he wanted to do, you keep talking about it, but you're not doing it, and it's like I could tell that it's not as fun as it used to be. Even though you still want to do that, it's not as fun as it used to be. So I feel like that's the point when a lot of people need to decide to pivot into something else.
Exactly.
You never know what else could work for you, and you could still bring it back to the music. Like even though I'm not producing songs right now for people, I'm not trying to accept too many artists to work with in the studio. At least I'm working with them in different ways now. So I got artists that are now filming music videos in my clothing, or doing shows wearing my clothing, and this goes back to the music too. Is I wanted to make things that would stand out, like you wear it on stage and like it, you know, it's something to look at. It's a big graphic. It's all over. How many times I walked in public and people were like, "I love that shirt," you know, or I wear this one in public and people are like, "Wow, that's scary," you know, because you can see the big, you know, image and you can see all the little details and stuff. And that's kind of ideas. I wanted to make stuff that stands out. I want to make stuff that you don't see nowhere else. It looks like it's human made. There might even be some blemishes on some of it, but you know, like it looks like it was made by someone and not like in a factory or something. You know,
Yeah.
so that's kind of the idea behind it.
I seen that dog shirt you did. That's hard, bro. That's hard. You went viral about that.
Yeah, I did. Went viral with this one right here. And you know, when I made this, I didn't even think nothing of it. Honestly, the first video I made of this design happened to go viral. It happened to go viral, and you know, I sold a lot of these shirts, and I still got people hitting me up to sell more of them, and I actually need to make some today, so we can get down on some right now because you know, I even have this, like, being in this game and all this content ideas that I have in my head. There's been like 3 or 4 people specifically hit me up for this shirt to say that they wanted to rock it in the gym. So I'm like, you know, you're the 4th person that told me that you want to wear this specifically for the gym. So I'm about to, I need to make one for myself. So the next time I go to the gym, I'm gonna go and shoot a little video of me working out in it, you know, because for some reason this got gym written on it for some people. So
no, for real,
you
bring
know,
the dog out for real.
Yeah,
I like hey, show the camera too how you did the red eyes too. That's actually crazy. You know.
It was hard.
Yeah.
Like I said, like the first ones I didn't even have the red eyes. You know, I was just having, like I said, I'm always trying to have fun with it. I make a lot of one-of-one pieces. Yeah. Like, soon I'm about to have just a bunch of one-of-ones that, like, this is the only shirt made like this. There will not be another shirt made like this. That's the route I'm going with on a lot of stuff, you know. And, like I said, we can get down on some right now.
Yeah, let's see.
I'll show y'all a little bit about how I make those ones. Yeah, I got to do this for an artist I'm working with right now. She's dropping a, like I said, it goes back to the music. I work with artists and their merch and stuff, and so she's dropping a project on the 30th, and she wanted a bunch of shirts to be able to hand out with that drop. So, you know, it's always about the music. All right, so what size are you?
I'll do a large.
You do a large, okay.
I'm a medium, depending. You know, I fluctuate in weight, so I'm going up and down. So.
Yeah, me too. I'm between XL and large, but I'm gonna do a large too. So. I just got a bunch of blank shirts everywhere, always coming in.
Bro, I got 2 boxes full of blanks.
Yeah, what you
Cause I bought them like 2 years ago. That was so I was finna try to start something up, but I didn't have equipment. So
yeah.
But I got like hoodies and all types of shit.
Yeah.
Some going out of business sale from a screen printing business.
Oh really?
So they were like, bro, I got a super deal. I pulled up and bought like 2 boxes full of stuff for like $50, bro.
That's actually crazy.
No, for real.
I remember that too.
Oh yeah, yeah, I called you.
Yeah.
Like I said, shirts for days. I just need to find the right box.
What kind of shirts you use?
I don't know if
You don't want to get that sauce. All right, yeah, you don't gotta get a sauce away. We ain't asking too much.
I be giving it away, but I don't be trying to give it away in like a super like.
Yeah.
This is what I this is what I use, but I be telling people when they slide in the inbox and they ask.
For sure. Have you done any cause I know you got a screen printer here, but have you ever done any print on demand? Like, did you do print on demand early or no?
Like print on demand as far as like if I
Like,
I have a design and people want to buy it, then I have someone else produce it for me.
No, like when you first started, did you first start screen printing yourself, or did you ever try print on demand?
Oh well, so I've done
like Printful, Printify.
No, I've never used any of those programs, but I have used like local people.
Okay.
I've done some local job, like local companies. My first job that I ever had years ago was actually like done with this one company, and they used vinyl. So all my shirts was vinyl, and I was trying to sell them for $40. Like on the cheapest shirt, and it was vinyl, and selling it for $40. And I was advertising it like y'all finna. I was kind of bragging like this gonna be worth money one day type shit. Like I was hella bragging like that, and I actually sold out. I actually sold out the motherfuckers. It was like 40 shirts, and I sold all of them out. And now that I know what it was like, because I didn't even have the knowledge I do now, like vinyl, like what the fuck, and I'm trying to sell it to people for $40.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like mad shit, like I really was on some shit. It wasn't.
Hey, but it is, bro. It's sentimental. You selling a feeling, bro. If it's not the design, it's the feeling.
Hey, there's still people right now that send me pictures of them wearing that.
Yeah.
So. And I never even thought about like making clothes one day. That was never really like a thing. To be honest, if I'm being real too, when I got into this, it was not even to like make my own thing. I mean, I still like I don't like to describe this as a brand or nothing. I'm not trying to be a brand.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be a screen printer. I'm just trying to make stuff. This ain't like I don't got like the certain things that brands have. Like they have like a message or this or that.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have a message, but like I said, it's not really like the word brand just, I don't feel like really fits me, because I'm making all types of stuff. Like, it's not super cohesive. I think the most cohesive part about it is that it's like a large or all over print, but it's not like a certain, like, if you see like this, it go from some anime shit to like, you know, Lauryn Hill, you got Sade, you got fucking Pearl from the movie and shit. Like I made this design because I was thinking about stuff I liked as a kid.
Yeah.
Cause I heard someone talking about that one day, and I was like, man, what did I used to like as a kid? And I used to love these little army soldiers. I used to buy the little packs at the Dollar Tree or anywhere, and I'll be playing with them all day, setting them up, and knocking them all down. So I said, you know what, like I've never seen that before on a shirt. Like, let me have fun with it. So, but I didn't get into this to do that at all. I actually got into this to be like strictly like a business. Cause I feel like with the music, it's like I only got a certain demographic I can work with.
Yeah.
Usually young, usually like, you know, black, but I mean I record all races, I record everyone. But usually like a certain demographic, like I said. But when I thought about clothes, I'm like, I could sell that to anybody. I could sell it to an old man, a young man, a old woman, you know, like anyone, white, black, anybody that wants, you know, shirts for their company, shirts for their promo, shirts for their brand, or shirts for their you know, like the music drop, like the one I'm working on for someone right now. So, but I just had so much damn fun making my own stuff. I just, you know, and when you learn how to make something, it's like ideas start to pop in your head. Like, damn, like I wish I saw this on the shirt, and then you like, wait a second, I could put that on the shirt. You know, and now you making Diddy shirts and shit. You know,
I need one of them Diddy shirts, bro. I need one of those bad.
I bet they're still up.
Man, nah, we're not gonna tie this with the. I've been thinking about starting like a second funny, like, you know, like a funny type of brand or something with people, so we can put crazy stuff on the shirts, you know. Because this don't fit that. This don't fit that.
No, I
like
definitely
it's
got
got a
some idea.
certain look to it.
Yeah.
But like one day I feel like people will see a shirt, someone walking down the street, and they don't even gotta have my name on it, but it looks a certain way. They're gonna be like, that's a Banksta shirt.
Yeah.
They gonna know that. But the funny, like the little sayings and stuff, like I made a shirt for myself that said like the name's Mr. Asshole or something, you know? And that was an inside joke between me and somebody else, and it's like I just had to put it on the shirt because it was funny to me. And then someone else was like, hey, they saw that shirt, they were like, hey, I want that shirt. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really sell these, bro. This is just a personal shit, but you know, like I might make something else one day on some funny shit, like do a little funny shit. Like I got this one shirt I made over here. It's you got Michael Blackson on it. You know, it's cause someone pissed me off and they owe me some money, and they ghosted me. I'm
That's
like, how
crazy.
you my homie? You been my homie for the longest, and you ghost me over $40.
Damn.
I'm like, bro, and this shit popped up in my head, and then for some reason Michael Blackson popped up in my head too. So I was like, I'm putting it on the shirt, and if I see his ass again, I'm gonna put it on. You know what I'm saying? Or the Diddy Files one, you know. Crazy ass Diddy shirt. You know.
No, that's crazy.
But these are not. I don't really sell those to the public though. You know, I might make a few for myself or to give them out to people. I never even actually put the Diddy shirt on. I just had to make it because it was a little moment in time. You know. That's it.
That's hard. That's hard. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I see the 2000s 90 influence heavy in here. Is that where most of your shirts come from? Or is it just ideas?
No, I don't feel like so. There's a couple things I got going on. Like, there's a couple places I draw inspiration from, like people that I kind of look up to, which is cool because now I'm like developing relationships with those same people. Now we be in the inbox talking, or I go see them in person when they come into town, you know. And these are people that are up there that been doing this longer than me, and now I'm developing relationships with them, and that's cool. But I'm drawing inspiration from different sources, and damn, I lost my train of thought with that one.
That's all good.
I ain't gonna lie. Might as well click to the next part. Oh God. About to show people how to make these boards soon, but a lot of people want to know how I do this. And I spent all day just cutting these boards for shirts, because you know this is like one of the best ways to be able to do those all over prints at home on a setup that I got. And I ended up starting liking to do it just on other designs too, because I feel like people like to watch the content when it looks like it's something that they could do at home. And I feel like these shirt boards and just taking a screen and doing it on top of the shirt looks like, you know, it looks like anyone could do it, and anyone really could. I mean, I'm in my living room right now doing this shit. I'm not in some big fancy warehouse or nothing factory, you know. So it's a little screen right here. You see, it's been through a lot. Made a lot of shirts with this one. And you know, I made this, this frame right here is from Goodwill. You know, because I like going there and get these little cheap ass frames and taking off the canvas and putting my mesh on it to burn the design into. You know, it's the type of canvas like this. You know, I turn it into this. And with this right here, I was able to make a few $1,000s. You know, so it didn't, like I said, this didn't cost much to make. Are you boxing or what?
You said what?
Are you boxing or?
I mean, kind of. I might be boxing, but mainly I do kickboxing and Muay Thai.
I've been thinking about getting into something.
That's fun for sure. I've been doing it
honest,
for a hot minute though.
I've been in the gym and stuff, but I've been thinking about wanting to do something like that. And I almost joined this little program that was finna, they was advertising around here. I don't know, I forgot what the place is called, but they were saying you'll come do this Muay Thai with us or some shit, Jiu-Jitsu with us, and I promise at the end of 30 weeks or no, not even, it was 6 weeks, you will lose this much weight and you will fucking be, you know.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I really had a call with them and everything and talked to them, but at the time I was my schedule wasn't really finna have room for it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, they said we promise if you don't hit this goal by this amount of time, we'll give all your money back. And I was like, oh shit, then. I
would have did it and lost 1 less pound. Oh no, I didn't even hit the goal, bro. Y'all bullshit, bro.
No, because the way that they was making it sound, they was finna put your ass through some shit. So you was finna lose something, nigga. They wasn't finna play with you. They was finna have you on a diet plan and everything.
Damn.
And if you take it all seriously,
yeah,
and they track it with you, either that or money back.
How much was they talking about?
It wasn't a lot, bro. So that's why I was really finna do it. Like what they tell me, I'm gonna lose so and so much weight in 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, honestly, that's a deal. You know, a couple $100.
Yeah, I would have been on it.
It's if I lose that weight, I'm gonna be happy, but you know, and if I don't, shit, I'm gonna get my money back. So
yeah,
win-win. Yeah, you know, I just use a little card.
Bro, how'd you get comfortable with this, man? Because I know at the beginning you probably felt like you was playing with paint.
How I get comfortable with it?
Yeah.
Man, I messed up 1,000,000 times, man. I screwed up 1,000,000 times, 1,000,000 different ways. I screwed up so much. I'm screwing up in ways Like, damn, how I even screw up? I didn't even know how I screwed up. I had to figure it out. I did shit like I screwed up in fucking one time I done got to the end of the process and everything was gravy and screwed up. I was like, what the fuck, you know, like that was crazy. Yeah. Cause I got a little part hit with the wrong color, you know. So like, it's a lot of L's that had to happen. I'm talking about ordering like fucking $400 worth of shirts, and then I'm ready to print all the shirts, thinking, yeah, like I'm gonna make this much money off of this much shirts. Yeah. Screwed up the first 10 ones. I'm like, damn, I'm just bleeding money. Like, bro.
Yeah, I was about to ask, how did you start? Did you start with them t-shirts? Did you use a big ass blanket? Go use some Goodwill shirts to practice on?
So I got a bunch of like Goodwill shirts and stuff. They tucked away. Yeah. But no, I honestly, they recommend that people, like, whenever you start a new design or something, you're supposed to print it a few times on some like rink-a-dink, you know, blanks or like, you know, some old shirts. But me, for some reason, every time I'm just getting to it, like I start with my fresh shirts, I done paid a lot of money for it, and I just start printing and I start screwing them up and throwing them away. Yeah. But you know, with screen printing, it's cool because if you mess up on something, you know, at the end of the day, like, so I have a pile of shirts over there. Those all are screwed up. Yeah. I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna cut out designs out of them. I'm gonna cut like her eyes out, and I'm gonna sew it into something. And the front of the shirt's messed up, so I'm gonna flip it around. I'm gonna print something else on it. I'm gonna still use that fabric for something else. Right. You know, a lot of people like the little video I did where I cut one of them shirts out because I got a little ink on the arm sleeve. And I cut out the design and I went and I sewed it onto a hoodie. So that's a way to save the money and the fabric, turn it into something else. All right. Yo, I said we just gonna run through this real quick.
I found the one I want if it's cool.
You said what?
I found the one I want because you did different ones. I was gonna see if you could do that one.
Oh, one of those?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, let me see that one again.
Yep.
I done made it so many different ways.
For real. Yep. You want to say something to the camera? Hold on, let me get the hold on.
I mean, ain't shit to say, bro.
Ain't nothing to say? You got a fight coming up.
I got a fight. The first one was he was a bit. I ain't gonna. No, I ain't gonna say that. That's disrespectful.
Hey, talk your talk. Hey.
No. Anybody that'll step in there is not a bitch.
Not for real.
Anybody that'll step in there is not a bitch. Shout out to him. I'm sorry for the next person. That's it. Because the first one I was drinking, eating bullshit, and not really working out. This one, I've been working out every single day, so I feel sorry for that, to be honest. Really. It's going to be a good fight regardless, but I don't really want to knock out, because anybody can knock somebody out. I want a body shot knockout. That's what I want. I want to hit his liver and make him quit. So,
man. Yeah.
Shit, we're going to see, man. We're going to see, bro.
I feel like that's how you used to, when you used to play with people in UFC, instead of like, you know, if they really bad at UFC, you start playing with them like, bro, I'm just going to beat the shit out of your gut so much that your dude going to fall over. And then when it gets so bad that he just keep falling over every time you hit him in the same spot. Man, that was the funniest shit. Damn, he said he couldn't do that in real life. That's crazy.
Yeah,
yeah, we could do it like that. A lot of people, I mean, that's the one that went viral.
Yeah.
All right, we could do that.
For sure.
So this way I do it, I just, I go and I do that first print, and I'm gonna heat it.
The heat makes it dry faster?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this way, it don't gotta be perfect, like, cause that's the whole thing about this way is like, you know, it's gonna look a little. Actually, I mean, I don't even gotta heat it. Fuck it. We're just gonna run and gun it.
Yeah.
See, and now see, this is what I'm talking about. Now I'm gonna lay this on top of that, and it's gonna leave like some ink on here. Mm. So when I move it to the next spot, it's gonna leave that, you know, that marking.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it gets this, like, because a lot of people be asking me in the comments, like, how did this happen or that? And I'm like, or they'll be like, why did you do it like that? Like, motherfucker, that was intentional. I purposely wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Man, you just gotta have fun with shit. People be too stuck trying to be robots and shit, trying to do things like, well, I actually heard your like, yeah, bro, I heard that too. Like, but I decided not to do it. You decided to do it. Like, what the fuck? Does that mean I didn't do this? Like, I still did it, bro. People always got an opinion. Sometimes I don't like the little line. I mean, like I said, if I really didn't care right now, I would just keep running it. But it's that perfectionist in me that be like wanting to clean it up sometimes. But to be honest, all the ones I dropped and posted, like I just did it as is. Woke up the next day and they were all sold out. Like no one gave a fuck about any little minor difference. Cause like I said, it's the fact that it looks human made, you know? Yeah, you know, I was watching this interview the other day and this dude was saying like, he said like anyone out there that's listening, like if you're an entrepreneur or anything, try to get over 100, I don't know if it was 100. I think it was like, try to get over 10 hours this year of you on the internet. Like 10 hours of you speaking, 10 hours of you like, you know, like do 10 hour long podcasts. Like just try to get that, you know, cause it's good for like, it's good for building your footprint and shit.
For real.
That's my ghetto way of explaining it. He you know, he said all the smart shit. I'm like, oh damn, he kind of right. But you know, it's like, it's good for the algorithm. It's good for building your profile. It's good for building your presence online, if that's what you're trying to do.
Exactly.
He said, so that goal is to get like, you know, that much. And like I said, man, this is what I did last time. I straight up did this. What you see me doing right now is what I did, and I got done with it. And I was like, okay, that was pretty cool. And I posted it, and it just shot up and went viral. You know, like, it was just the first time I did it. It was just like, I was just trying something new. I was like, you know, let me try it like this. And it was the first time I even printed the design. I just got the screen made, and I was like, you know, what would it look like if I just went and boom, boom, boom?
Yeah. I remember you were saying that you went viral, and you didn't even expect to go viral.
Hell no.
What's something like you got to say to the people about that? You know, just about staying ready when that time comes. You never know when that time will come.
You don't know. Okay, so you don't know when that time comes when you're gonna go viral. But at the same time, since I went viral, I started studying virality. So I went and I started listening to podcasts on how to go viral. And I started listening to audiobooks on virality. And now I know some of the science behind it. So I feel like really if you're trying to go viral, go study how to go viral. Like why sit around and wait for it to fall in your lap? Because now I understand why I went viral. There's a reason why I went viral. There's certain things I did on accident. But now it's like, now that I know what I did and I read some of the science behind it, now I'm like, oh, okay, now I can repeat that, you know? So it's like, if you actually trying to go viral, then go learn how to do it. Cause it's not like it's crazy. Like, and don't fucking wait and for something to fall out of the sky, you know, like go chase that. I did that for a long time with the music and stuff. I was waiting for a deal to come out of nowhere, you know, like why would you do that? You know, I wasn't pursuing it like that. I was making some hard shit and then I was just dropping it and hoping for, you know, something to happen, and then nothing happened because I wasn't doing the rest of the things I had to do. But yeah, you know, like, and I used to have this thing about me too, to where like, you know, I felt like I was too cool for certain shit. Like nigga, who, like, I don't give a fuck about going viral. Oh, man, I need to clear my language on here. I didn't really care about going viral, you know, or like stuff like that. Like, I want the money, I don't want the fame. I don't care about getting all these likes and stuff. I never really care about that. Like, I'm like in real life. But I just feel like if you're trying to have a business and stuff, you should care, because that does matter. Like, because that equates to opportunities. It equates to dollars. It, you know,
Yeah.
Me going viral made me a couple $1,000s, and I would have made more money if I was prepared for it. So back to what you said about being prepared for that. Just make sure you got everything set up. Like I went viral and my website wasn't even set up. And like I said, I went viral on this shirt and I didn't even have these shirts. Like it was the one shirt. I made one shirt. I woke up the next day. I'm going viral. I'm like, wow, this doing pretty good. People start asking me for shirts. I'm like, all right, I need to make some more. I start making a couple. I make a couple and I'm getting ready to post it tomorrow. The next day, the post went even more viral. It's like 2 times viral. I'm like, damn. I'm getting blown up. People asking me, where the hell the shirt is. I got people like cussing me out damn near like saying wow bro, like so you're trying to make shirts but you don't even have them on your website, like hold this L or something. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? How am I supposed to know that? Like, bro, like what the fuck? Like I wasn't planning on, like I thought this design was cool. I didn't think it was like, damn, I'm finna go viral off this shit. Like I never thought about that. So it's hard to be prepared if you're not actively studying how to do it and expecting it to happen. Then you know it's gonna just happen, and then you're gonna kind of be in a sticky situation. So like I said, I made a couple $1,000s off this. I could have probably made even more money off this if I was prepared for that. If I had shirts made, if I had my website up and stuff, because there's a lot of money that was left on the table or just never came because a lot of these people, maybe they saw it, they wanted to buy it. The thing about it is when someone wants to buy something, you got to be ready to sell it. Because if it's not there for them, I mean, how many times I done went to the store and they didn't have what I was looking for. Then I left. I never came back for that same thing. I was going to buy it that day. But now I never took the time to go back or maybe I forgot, Maybe there's a shirt or something and they didn't have my size that day. And I'm like, damn, I really wanted that. And I left, and I never checked back again if they had that or, my money was burning in my pocket that day, and I wanted it that day.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm sitting here like, damn, I'm about to come back tomorrow, and I'm about to come back until that shirt is there, I'm getting it, So a lot of people, they saw it, they wanted it, it wasn't there, they left. And that is what it is. So I missed out on a lot of money, potentially. I like to throw numbers on it and shit, and I feel like I could have made at least 5 bands off that one. That one day, I would have made 5, at least, and then I started looking at it like, damn, I probably would have made more and shit. I said, all right, let me just say the low amount. I feel like I could have made at least that much. Because that video hit like, 1 million something views, and then I got tons of messages from people. And I didn't even be able to make the shirts till a few days later, post them, and I only posted like 12, and woke up the next day and they were all sold out. And then I made some more that next day, posted them, like 6 more. Next day, they're all sold out. So after, that's like 4 days after going viral, and I only sold like fucking 18 shirts. I think if my math is right, I said 12 and 6. Like 18 shirts, Made some good money that day. And ever since then, I've been selling them shirts. But, I could have probably hit like 5 racks on one day off the shit if I was ready.
For real.
So I haven't even been making no more like this since. I probably could post more like this and sell them again. This actually, you asked me to make this because these take more time than the little 3-head wolf one.
Yeah.
Dog head. It's because I get a lot of comments from people. Like even today, someone comment on that shit from weeks ago. They comment on that shit today. Said, man, you should only did 3 heads. I would have got it if there was only 3. So I was like, bro, fuck it. If I'm gonna keep getting comments like this, and it's easier for me to do it like that, I'll just do it like that. I really could give a fuck. And all the people that copped it when it was like this, they got the one-of-ones. They got the only however so many made. Yeah, I got one of those. Shit, I even got one for myself like this. That's my issues. I don't be making shirts for myself. So like, even right now, you don't see me rocking my own shirt because I be making them and I just be posting them, trying to sell them. And I keep like the fucked up ones for myself. The ones that got little blemishes on them, I keep those for myself. But I'm gonna start making more for myself. I need to do that. I mean, hell, my whole goal was to make, like one day have when I started doing this, my goal was to have my closet full of my own stuff. And I'm gonna start doing that because even the other day I was finna go drop a few $100s on some like gym equipment, gym clothes. Like I was finna go to Nike and buy a bunch of Nike and rock that at the gym because I need more gym clothes. And I was thinking, man, why don't I just go buy some blanks and just print my stuff on them and rock that to, like, I could be advertising myself as well as saving myself money because you know that Nike should be on some shit. And then also I like to wear my own stuff sometimes, so I might as well just go do that. Go buy some blanks
For real.
and print my name on them. Shit, I'm Nike, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Go get my money to Nike. I might as well just go ahead and do my thing.
How'd you come up with the idea for the dog?
I'm not gonna lie, I found this dog image. I see a lot of people print their own animal and stuff. It's a dog head a lot of times, and I ran across this one. And there's a lot of other ones that I really wanted to do, but I saw someone else do them. So I actually never saw anyone else do this head. I'm sure someone's done it. Not like this, but I'm sure someone has found this this same print or the same design.
Mm-hmm.
I went and I edited my own self, like did did my own little edits to it, to the shading and stuff, and wanted to print it myself because the whole thing is like, this was just a fun idea. Like, this was not gonna be a line of shirts I do. I wasn't gonna do the dog head all over or this or that. I just wanted to do some one-on-ones of that and then move on to the other things with it. Like, I'm about to print it on like pant legs and shit.
That's another question I had. Do you do like jean work?
I do. So like, hold on, I'm walking around this shit. Samples. I haven't done jeans in like 6 months, so I got some fresh ideas and some new things I learned. But some of these right here is like just some things I was studying or like practicing. Like, like going and sewing and making it baggier, and see, like, I even screwed up, like, this ain't supposed to be like that. That color. But sewing patches on them. Like, these are more patches. These right here, I printed my little gun design on some scrap jeans, and then I cut them out, and then I cut them into square patches, and then I sewed them onto the pants, so they kind of got like patches up and down. So like, these are, like I said, these are just some test trials, but I got some new shit I'm about to do. Like, I'm about to be printing those skulls on jeans. I'm about to be printing I got this city skyline that I'm about to like print on both the legs and shit. And I got like this other, I'm about to print like this repeated all over the jeans. So like, the jeans is finna just have words all like it's gonna look damn near like some Matrix type shit. Like, it's just gonna have a bunch of multicolor little quotes I thought up and wrote.
That's hard.
So I got a lot of stuff coming, pretty much what I'm trying to say. This right here was my Terrified shirt. This was my best selling shirt during Halloween and stuff. We had Terrifier 3 come out, so I came out with this, and cause this is also like one of my favorite movies right now, is the Terrifier franchise. I like scary movies, so this one was selling a lot, and I did a lot of stuff since then, but this Lauryn Hill shirt is now like my most popular one, and it's specifically not even this colorway. This one right here goes crazy. I think this one's a little screwed up, but this one right here I sell the most. I sell this like crazy. This yellow one with the print on it, it goes like crazy. So I'm about to do some crazy shit soon. I'm about to see, I've been selling it like on some slick shit, like through the DMs and whatnot. Like, it's not even on my website, but it sells so much. I'm about to go ahead and make a video. I'm about to make a viral video because I know how to make a viral video. I'm about to make one, post that bitch, and I'm about to put crack in the algorithm. I'm about to run some ads on it because I already know it's a proven winner. People like to buy that one, and then also, if the video does good organically, then I know, okay, the algorithm likes this video, so let's put some crack into it and have it really go crazy.
Yeah.
So like, this one still ain't going crazy like that. I mean, I just sold 2 of these today though, but like, there's a lot of work that goes into this, so it's just like when you make some crazy beat and no one buys it, but they buy the most basic shit that you made. It's like, what the? It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But this one right here, I did a lot of work to make this happen. And it's expensive, takes a lot of time. It's not easy to do. I messed up. So you want to talk about how I did in the beginning? I messed up on this so much. I tried so many different things. I bought different inks. I bought different supplies, different little things, trying to figure out how to pull this off until I finally pulled it off. And all that just to drop the shirts, and they don't really go crazy like that. And then I make some simple ass shit, and it goes nuts. I'm like, damn, I should have went viral. And I was actually prepared to go viral for this. I was. Now I kind of know why I didn't. I mean, I know why now. But
What's the reason you think?
I was making boring shit. I was making boring content. It was boring. The thing about it is they like that. Like this a real jewel right here. The first 3 seconds of the video has to be. You got to be having something going on. You know, like the first 3 seconds is really important. It's just like when you message a girl. That first message be really. You know, you got to take that first message seriously. You can't just slide in DM on some crazy shit. They not even, half the time, they not going to respond. Or they going to like, you know, they going to dub you like almost immediately if you slide in the DM like on some crazy shit.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny when I say keep things simple, because sometimes even just saying hey works better than sliding in and saying some crazy shit. You know, motherfuckers will slide in and be like, damn girl, you so fine, this and that, and be left on red. You know, it's the same thing with the algorithm. It's like them first 3 seconds, it's your time to shine. So you can't fumble that, and they'll know. Like, you know how many times we done scrolled on the phone and we look at something for like 3 seconds, like we just keep going. You know, like this boring as hell, or oh she don't look good. You know, or like But when something is good, you stop and look at it. So in them first 3 seconds, you got a chance to show them what's going on, you know. And like I got too many people. I'll be on the internet and I'll be following like the homie or something, and I'll be like looking at the homie's video, and the homie be like, video start, yeah, anyway, so bro, what was the point of that, bro? You should have took all of that out. That whole them 3-4 seconds that you just did all that. What the hell was that for? I don't even like. And personally, in my personal life, even on the phone, if one of my family members, my sister, called me or something, and I answer the phone like hello, and she like, hey, so like I'm damn near ready to hang up the phone. I'm damn near ready to hang up on her ass, like, cause that you just make me mad, cause I'm in the middle of something and I answer the phone like it's my little sister. I need to see what's going on. Answer it. She, I'm like, oh hell no. Like you playing with me right now, cause like this not. I don't got time for that shit. Like I really don't got time for it. I don't even care. Even my female knows that shit. Even my girl knows that. Like, come on now. Like, what are we doing here?
For real.
Why are we talking right now? Are we talking or not? And see what the hell they did and what that person did.
Bro, you might have to say that again. Just the end part. Just about the after you said about the you ain't got time for it. Cause I had to switch my
Not
my
the sister stuff.
No, after that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't got time for it, and the algorithm don't either. You know, like go look at a video that is going up that works, and go look at a video that's not. You know, and see what happened in it. And I promise you, go on your timeline right now and see one of your buddies that dropped the video and see what happened in the first 3 seconds. And now that might be your buddy, and you might have stuck around for those 3 seconds. But that new person that's looking at that piece of content, whatever he doing in it, they gonna look at it, and in them 3 seconds, they not entertained. I mean, shit, in 1 second or 2 seconds, they not entertained. They gonna keep going by, and at that point, it's like, I mean, if you running a personal page, that's cool. Like that's your personal page. But if you trying to promote a business, like I see some people doing, or trying to drop music and stuff, and them first 3 seconds is like, I ain't even stick around to finish the bar that you was rapping, or the sentence that you just was trying to spit. I didn't even stick around to hear the rest of the sentence, because what you was doing in the video and what I was looking at was so boring or so unpleasing that I had to keep going on with my life. So I'm just rambling and shit. I'm just rambling shit, but it's like, man, people be asking me about how, you know, I'm able to do some of the things I do, and it's like I just been studying this shit, so I can't even like make this shit up. Like I'm just speaking facts because I've been studying it. This ain't something I made up in my brain. Like I heard this somewhere else. I'm looking at my shit. I'm connecting the dots. I'm like 2 + 2 = 4. It's not that crazy. And then people asking me, "Oh, how'd you do that?" It's like, well, bro, look, I'm telling you, what you doing right now is not working. Cause you need to go study this shit like I'm studying it. They're gonna tell you why that shit's not working. You don't have to listen to me, bro. Go look it up yourself. They'll tell you. The same place I went, they'll tell you the same shit I'm telling you. And these is the pros. And you might sit there and be like, oh, like how we know they the pros. Okay. But I'm telling you right now, when I look at my shit and I compare it to what they say, it's making sense. It's making sense. So, all right. So y'all see, I had to use this flash jar right here to heat all the different parts of the shirt that have the ink on it. Just dry to touch because this is not for curing this water-based ink. I got to take it over here to the heat press and actually cure it. You know, I got it set at 335 degrees. That's what it takes, like 30 seconds under that. I like to do a little more. I honestly, I do like 35, 40 seconds. But when you're doing these big prints, it takes a long time to do, especially if it's a front and back like the Dragon Ball Z ones I did. It takes a long time to cure it. So I just got this new piece of equipment that it's a conveyor dryer, so it's got a belt on it. So all I gotta do is throw it on there. It's gonna rotate and pass that shirt under the heat for however long, like, you know, I need to set it and cure it, and then I'll be able to produce more shirts. Versus, like I said, doing sections of it, flash drying it, and then bringing it over here and heat pressing it. I'll be able to just throw it under there for a whole minute and let it do it all like that. And then now I'm able to produce more shirts, able to sell more shirts. Because I be doing numbers and I still don't have enough product for some of the people that be messaging me like, hey, I'm trying to get this or that. I'd be like, man, someone just today said they want to pull up and buy a couple shirts for me. And I said, I don't even got it yet. Like, give me a couple days. And then even, you know, you today was like, you know, I want to do the shirt. I'm like, nigga, we gonna have to make one because I don't got one to sell you, bro, to be honest.
What you got going on with CMC? Y'all about to do a collab soon?
So we already did a collab this past year. We did a Kobe design, and it went really nice. It was a really small drop though, and it was really only at this event that we did it at. It was this live printing event, and we decided to make a couple designs that I would live print, and it went well, but like I said, it was really limited. So we they went and ordered a bunch of shirts and got their tags on them, and I still got that Kobe print, and I'm gonna print all the Kobe ones. And then I also have this other design that we actually have never released together, so I'm gonna do that on the black shirts. And so this will be another limited drop. They're the ones that's gonna handle distributing it, you know, like selling it and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna print those here soon too. I got a couple of different orders I'm working on. I'm excited. I got hit up by this horse. Like, they like save horses, and they want to do a run with me, like 50 shirts.
I think that's pretty much it for the video. We could probably just leave it like that, and then just show the after process. And I'm probably finna just put the shirt on, show the people how it looks.
Be like, all right, guys, I'm signing off. This has been Terry. What's the I don't be knowing what you be going by, because people be saying all kinds of shit. They be saying Jalen, Terry.
Yeah, Jalen, my real name. Wait, ain't your name Jalen?
My name's Jay Lum. Jay Lum is my real name.
Yeah, I just changed everything. Changed all my platforms just to ProdbyTerryP.
Yeah.
I was Terry Productions for a while, and then I was in competition with people, so on social media platforms and all that. So I was like, I was talking to somebody who was helping me with my brand. He was telling me we was going through names and all that, writing down different names, and then he was like, yeah, we came up with that one.
Man, what you call? I'm going through some shit with my female right now. You know, was about to dump her ass. Didn't though. She talking about she's gonna make it up to me, do whatever she can do, like, cause she pissed me off, and she talking about, I'm gonna attach your name on me. Like, where you want me to attach? I said, fuck no, I don't want you to attach my name on you. And I said, you know what? Actually, I do want you to do it. I said, I want you to tap Bankster on you. And she like, what the fuck? That's not even your name. I'm like, shit. The more I do this, the more people is gonna approach me and call me that. So like, that is pretty much my name. It's not really up to me. Unless I really decide to change it right now. Like, I guess I'm no longer fucking Banco. Like most people be like, Banco, what's up? But no, it's probably finna be Bankster.
For real.
Which is it was only just a temporary name, you know, but like, damn, a nigga that went viral and all types of shit. And like, there was months where I didn't come up with a name because I was using ChatGPT trying to come up with names and shit. Trying to ask ChatGPT like, make me a list of 20 different ways I could flip this word, or you know. Yeah. And I just stuck with. I was gonna do BeatStore, and then it ended up being Bankster.
That would have been smooth too.
Yeah, well, I looked up BeatStore, and there's like some other shit going on with that. So I just ended up taking the R away, and I was just looking at the word, and I was like that's an interesting word. Yeah. Like the word Nike is kind of interesting, but at first, like, if your buddy came up to you and was like, I'm about to start a business called Nike, most people probably be like, what the fuck? That sound weird. Yeah. So you might not think that it will work, but it don't even matter, bro. As long as you make some shit, you gonna make it cool. So niggas need to stop changing their names 33,000 times.
That was my problem, bro. I was Terry Productions, Terry P, all that.
Didn't I tell you about that producer who kept starting YouTube channels?
Oh, yeah.
This nigga kept making the most random YouTube names, but it didn't matter because he didn't give a fuck. Like, he was just trying to make the channels pop, and he was getting some of them to pop and shit.
For real.
And then whenever it would get stale or get at a certain level on one page, he'll start a new page and have some random ass name. So this nigga got like 30 different producer names.
That's crazy. He running it up, though.
And I was watching the interview. The dude said, why was you doing that? And he was like, bro, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, my whole goal was to grow channels, bro. Like, yeah. It's like, all right. It was working.
I know he making the bag off that too, selling channels if he do.
Yeah, you'll make like one like a little baby type beat page, and then one will be like a Boss Man D-Lo type page. And
yeah. Oh, that's actually smooth. That's smooth.
But it's funny because everyone would be like fucking produced by fucking Bobby Styles, or produced by this or that. Like hella names. Like, bro, why is your names different every time, bro?
That's how my emails was when you used to email.
I know. Yeah. I was thinking about it like, you know what? Terry really didn't do that too much, but his emails be like that, though.
For real.
His emails be some random ass name. Like, every time I'm like, damn, nigga, I just recorded. You just was in here 2 weeks ago. You already got a different name, bro?
For real.
See that? Smoking. That's that water being burnt out. That's the shirt.
That's fire.
It's the shirt they love so much.
So this what it look like, y'all. Let me know if y'all like it in the comment section, man. I might pop out on this tonight, man. Feeling real good in it. Looking real good. Go with the jeans and all that. The hair go with the shoes, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, it's getting awkward.